Hi, I'm Gretchen Sable, and I'm president of League of Women Voters ABC. That stands for Anoka, Blaine, Coon Rapids area, but we actually serve all of Anoka County, including Fridley and Columbia Heights. With me today is
Bruce Pomerantz. I live here in Fridley. And not only do our men very much welcome to the organization, but we want people of all ages, including students, to also be members of the League of Women Voters.
That's right, Bruce. Not only men and women and students, people of all genders, people of all ages. You have to be 16 to be a member, but certainly younger people are welcome to come to our meetings and attend our stuff as well. League of Women Voters has been around a long time. We started actually 100 years ago when women first were given the right to vote. And the premise behind League of Women Voters is that we wanted to make sure that people that are eligible to vote have the ability to vote. And so we work on issues around voter suppression, making sure that people are registered, that they know how to vote. So we do a lot of education around that. And we also have lawsuits. So the state of Minnesota had a lawsuit this year where we, one was on the signatures on absentee ballots. We were successful in that lawsuit, and that was why you didn't have to have a second person witness your signature on your absentee ballot. And we also had a lawsuit about the armed guards that they were trying to recruit to keep polling places safe. We brought appeal on that and won. So I'm going to let Bruce talk a little bit about the work that we're doing now with League of Women Voters, and hopefully you'll find something that you'll find interesting in that.
Well, as we're recording this, we've just completed the elections, and that's what our focus was for the last 3 months. We often provide what we call Meet the Candidate forums, where we bring in the opposing candidates to a neutral site and then obtain questions from the public to ask the candidates. And the candidates address the questions. They are not debating each other. They simply provide their position. This is where we think it's most productive for people to learn what the positions are of the individual candidates. We also worked on voter registration. We would go into schools and register students who are going to be 18 by the day that the election actually occurs. And we go into senior living centers. And we had a postcard project this year in which we obtained a database of people who had not voted and sent them...
Who had not registered to vote.
Had not registered, and sent them postcards telling them how to register to vote and where to vote. And as Gretchen said, we also take positions on issues such as not only the ones for this particular election, but transparency such as observing how various local government bodies conduct themselves so the public can learn what is going on. And also we take positions on some national issues such as whether people on parole or in some kind of probation can also register to vote. So a lot of other issues that deal with voting that may not seem directly involved, we are involved with.
Thanks, Bruce. So if you're interested in League of Women Voters, and I hope you are, you can find information about us, links to our website on the Fridley webpage. It's under Community Organizations on Fridley's website. Also, or you can just Google us at lwvabcmn.org. So that MN is really important because there's 2 other LWV ABCs, one in Wisconsin and one in New Mexico. So we're the one in Minnesota, lwvabcmn.org. On our website, you'll find a link to Facebook and Instagram. You can sign up to get our monthly newsletter. We have links to our videos, not only the forums that Bruce described, but we have monthly meetings. And so there's videos of these monthly meetings on various topics. Our last one, last night, was how to talk to people that have different political views than you, especially now that the election's over and we need to rebuild our community. And so we had a mental health specialist talking to us about that. We also have virtual events coming up, so our monthly events, of course, are all virtual right now. We do them through Zoom. We also have Zoom book club and film club meetings monthly. And there's membership information on that page, although you don't have to be a member to attend our meetings. It helps if you are a member. And we also have our positions on major issues. So Bruce was talking about taking action. We take action based on a series of beliefs that we reaffirm annually, and those positions are on our website as well. And then we also have action alerts, so you can see things that League is active on right now, and you might be able to weigh in on those things.
While we don't have any specific issues right now, as the legislature meets and makes decisions, we will be attending the legislative sessions, watching what's going on, trying to get our members to contact their legislators to let them know what our positions are and their individual positions are. And if you're a resident of Fridley or Blaine in Columbia Heights, on our website you can leave an email and ask, say you want to talk with Bruce, and leave a phone number, and I'll contact you and give you some more information about the League of Women Voters and the various ways you can get involved.
The website's a great resource, and you can like us on Facebook and follow us that way as well. I thank the City of Fridley for offering us this time to chat with people about League of Women Voters. I hope that you will look us up and get more active with us. We have a lot of things that we're going to be doing here in the next few years, and plus our election work in the next 2 years and in the next 4 years.